Hello, I'm Chris Casey.
And I'm Kristen Lagana. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. In this week's episode, we'll meet the state champions of girls lacrosse and peek in on budget process. But first, making headlines this week. Are you ready for your 3 seconds of fame? Well, you can get your shot to appear on the political thriller House of Cards. An open casting call will be held Saturday, May 30th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Pip Moyer Recreation Center. The center is located at 273 Hilltop Lane in Annapolis. According to the instructions, you should dress for success, like Chris is today, and the gig pays about $10 an hour. I understand you've been an extra before, Chris.
I was in House of Cards for the first season. I was in a couple episodes, and you can't really recognize me at all, but I'm telling you, you can tell that that is my hand in that one scene, and then I'm walking a bike past in another scene. And
well, do you have any tips for anyone who's going to go this week, how they should dress, how they should act?
Well, dress like you're dressing for the part. I think they're looking for political staffer types, black tie event types. So it's just dress like you were going to be on TV. It's
Wait, were you even old enough?
What do you mean?
Well, I asked Frank Underwood about you, and here's what he had to say.
What? Oh my God.
I'm not going to lie. I despise children. There, I've said it.
Oh, that was
yeah,
a good
you
shot.
missed
That's but here's the important part. I don't get mad. I get even.
Oh, very
So,
Frank Underwood of you.
I learned from the best. But let's turn to some more serious matters now. There's a very important meeting on Monday night. The County Council will hold its public hearings on the tax rate for next year. And this is your chance to testify about County Executive Steve Shue's proposal to cut the property tax by 3%. On Wednesday, the county executive was in Pasadena talking to the Sharp family about his proposal. Let's take a look.
We'll say, yeah, we agree there should be some tax reduction. But they say, well, it should be income taxes that get reduced, not property taxes. And I tell them, I say, look, you're overlooking something very important. Income tax cuts benefit people who are working and get a paycheck. But for older people who are on a fixed income, income tax cuts don't help them at all. No. It's property taxes that we need to focus on. That's why people are moving. The wage earners aren't the ones who are moving to Delaware. It's the seniors.
Most of the people I know, the first thing they'll say, I say, oh, how come you moved to taxes? You ought to move to Delaware. And then that's what we've been discussing.
Now, the County Council meets Monday, June 1st at 7 p.m. in Annapolis. Of course, Arundel TV will carry the entire meeting live, and if you would like information about how to testify, you can find out at 410-222-1401.
Are you a water enthusiast? Well, I bet you didn't know that Recreation and Parks offers guided kayak tours of our local waterways. That's right, you don't need to know your way around a boat. You don't even need to own your own kayak. We talked to Rec and Parks Director Rick Anthony, and here's what he had to say about the program.
This is actually our second year of having tours, kayak tours. This was started 2 years ago. It was a great idea from the Water Access Committee in conjunction with our liaison, Chris Carroll, in our department, and we were very supportive of it. And as you can see, we have a rack here with kayaks that travels. And if you go on the website, it will give you the dates of the tours. And if you're a beginner or if you even just want to get out and explore different parts of the county, it is a fantastic way to go about it. So sign up on the website. I believe they're filling up already this year, so hurry up and get there.
To find out more about the kayak trip program, call Ranger Justin Ramos at 410-222-6230. Do it fast, though, because slots are limited and they're filling up fast.
Great way to get out on the water if you don't have any methods to do it now.
You've gone kayaking. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to be going on the tours this summer?
I haven't been on one yet, but I'm sure I'll tag along on one or two.
You have to call the ranger.
Well, I'm working so hard to make everything go well for you on the show.
Right.
I might have time. I might not have time.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, I'm here for you.
Right.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we will meet the coach and starting attacker for the state champion Severna Park girls lacrosse team. Take a look at our community calendar for events around town, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
Welcome back. We're really excited to have on the program this week with us here in the studio. We have Kaitlyn Fuller and Angelica Jensen from Severna Park's women's lacrosse team. Ladies, welcome. And this just isn't just the women's lacrosse team. This is state champion Falcons here.
Yeah.
So congratulations on your amazing season.
Thank you.
And Kaitlyn, tell us a bit about your experience as coach. This was your first year doing varsity. Where'd you go to school and what's your lacrosse experience like?
Well, I actually played at Severna Park High School, which was pretty cool, and I played for my aunt. She was the head coach at the time.
Oh, so this is a family affair.
It is,
okay.
yeah. After high school, I then went to Loyola University and played 4 years there.
Great.
Then I went on to just keep coaching, did club teams. I actually did a year abroad in England and coached there as
Love
well.
England.
Taking a sport abroad.
It was a great experience.
Is it popular over there?
It's getting more popular. There's they do have some really good programs. I was fortunate enough to be placed with a pretty good team there. I was in Bedford, so
Oh, wow.
it was cool. I got to do a lot of traveling, learn
That's
some
really neat.
new
And
sports.
what was your position when you played lacrosse?
When I was in high school, I was midfield,
Okay.
and then I kind of made a transition more to the defensive end in college. So
Is that what you prefer?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a soft spot for that.
Very neat.
So Angelica, she's a state champion, but she's a two-time state champion now.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your, first off, your position. What do you play?
So I play attack, which is a little bit of the goal scorer position and really setting the team.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
Attack.
Well, I mean, I couldn't do it, but it
I
sounds
doubt I
really
could
cool.
either.
I would love to do it. But so you're the goal getter. What was the game like? Was it easy win for you guys? Was it a little tense?
It wasn't walk in the park, but I knew when we got out there we really wanted it more. We played 100% all the time, and I knew we could come out with the win, and we did.
All right, awesome. So you're a junior at Severna Park, but you're already looking to college. You've committed already?
Yes, I have committed verbally to Hofstra University, which is up in Long Island, New York.
Hofstra's a great school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely great to be playing Division I college athletics, and then to be committed on your junior year, that's got to be huge for you.
Oh yeah, it's great. I can't wait. It just makes me want to get through high school that much faster.
So, and you're getting the athletic scholarship, and you also said off camera you're getting the academic scholarship.
Yes.
So she's the total package here, folks. She's got the smarts, the athletics, and Hofstra's going to be wonderful. You're going to have such a good
I can't
time.
wait.
So what was the season like for you?
Season was kind of tough, but we kind of started off a little rocky, coming out and losing to Broadneck and South River were first, but we changed things up, and we knew that if we wanted to win states, which was our big goal, that we had to change things, and we did, and we made it there and got the win.
Yeah, and you've got a year left of eligibility, so you're gonna go for the triple threat, right? 3
yeah.
state championships in a row.
Nice, nice. I can see she's got her eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
She's ready. So, not to put you on the spot here,
Oh, no
but
problem.
if you had any aspiring words for young girl lacrosse players out there, what would you say would be some advice that you would have wanted to have gotten at their age?
Don't get in the goal against Angelica.
That's a good one.
That's,
I definitely have to say that just not to give up, because I know even myself, I still get frustrated when I do things wrong, and I don't get very mental. I get mental sometimes when you do something wrong in a game. It's like, wow, I'm done. And it's like, you still have so much time to keep going and keep working and just never get up. And if there's something you can't do, work on it. You always have time.
I think that's really smart.
yeah.
No wonder she's got an academic scholarship. Well, so next year, and we had said off camera too that you don't have many graduating seniors, which is a great thing for
Yeah.
you, right? You've got the
Yep.
state champion team, and it sounds like you could go for that triple
Yeah.
crown next year. What will you be focusing on for next season?
I think a lot of it will be kind of what we did this year as well. We take every practice, we take every game kind of one day at a time, kind of making sure we're doing the basics again, fixing the little things we need to, working as a team. Like you said, it's great that, I've got a pretty strong class coming back to
Yeah.
me. Most of them, if not all of them, were starters or got some time. So they know what I expect, and our goal is to get back to that state game and win another title.
Is she a tough coach?
Not too bad.
Is she a tough player?
She is. I do give her a lot of credit. She got mono in the beginning of our
Wow.
season.
Yeah.
So it was a tough blow to us. We lost her for a few games, but it worked out because a lot of teams didn't really know we had her. So she
Secret
was kind of
weapon.
my secret weapon out there. And
Well-
she even came out and stepped up and took the draw sometimes in the midfield for us and just kind of dominated on the field. So I was very impressed with her.
That's awesome. So I just got one question for you. Are you accepting water boy applications for next year?
Absolutely.
All right,
We will
well-
take manager. That's one thing we didn't have this year and I needed. So.
Water boy.
Yeah, hey, I'm good for something.
There you go. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us on the program today. Best of luck next season. We know that you got the eyes on the prize, and I'm sure with more hard work and more attitudes like you, they'll be definitely able to get that prize again next year.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for
Thanks,
being
guys.
here today.
Thanks.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Week in Review right after this.
The earthquakes you see in movies are one thing, but real life is a completely different animal. Just because you can't predict an earthquake doesn't mean that you can't prepare for one. In the event of a real earthquake, you should drop, cover, and hold on. Visit ready.gov/earthquake and practice what to do to keep you and your family safe in the event of a real earthquake. And you'll be seen as a hero by your family and your loved ones.
Visit ready.gov/earthquake today.
Welcome back. Well, the community calendar is about to get super busy with the great weather outside. One annual event that is always a huge draw is the Cape St. Clair Strawberry Festival. Our own Sara Gannon caught up with Beau Breeden, president of the Cape St. Clair Improvement Association. Sarah?
Thanks, Kristen. Today I'm in Cape St. Clair on this gorgeous day with Beau Breeden, president of the Cape St. Clair Improvement Association. And Beau, thanks for meeting me today.
Thank you for coming out.
And can you give us a little bit of information about what Cape St. Clair is all about and a little bit of history and how long you've been president?
Yes, so I've been president of the Cape St. Clair Improvement Association. This is my second year. Our community was founded in 1949 as a summertime beach community. Residents of Baltimore and Washington, D.C. used it as a summertime retreat. It was a private community back at that point in time.
Wow.
We've grown from then. In the 50s and 60s, schools were built, roads were paved, and shopping centers were built, and eventually we've moved on to being a little bit more than 2,300 homes and almost 8,000 year-round residents living here.
Wow. Now, in Cape St. Clair, as they call it the Cape, what kind of projects do you do around here?
We have a lot of projects. We actually manage and operate more than 30 acres of community property in parks and beaches.
Wow.
That includes the beach that you're on here, which is our lovely main beach, also some marinas, 225 slips. What we also have at our clubhouse, which is just back behind us, is a rain garden that was installed this weekend by the Watershed Academy here in Anne Arundel County. We've been doing a long-term restoration of the Lake Claire, which is a 6-acre lake here within the community, located just inside the Magathy. And so we have a variety of different projects, but every weekend you can find volunteers out on our properties, cleaning, picking up trash, trying to beautify the Cape.
Now, if somebody wants to have a party and they're out of the community, can they rent the hall?
They cannot. The clubhouse has to be rented by residents only, so we are a private community from the sense that our parks, beaches, and clubhouse are for residents only, and they're guests, but if somebody's from out, knows somebody here in the Cape, that person could certainly sponsor them.
Okay. Now, do you have any events coming up in the near future?
We do. We actually, annually, we have our Strawberry Festival, which has been going on for more than 50 years.
Oh my goodness.
And the Strawberry Festival is the culmination of everything good about living on the water and the beach here in this area. It happens on June 6th this year. It starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, June 6th. And we start at the firehouse with a parade, and we process multiple bikes and cars and floats, and we process down here to the main beach, which then will enter into an area, this large area here. There'll be swimming, but there will also be moon bounces, games, pony rides, food vendors, along with a beer garden.
Okay. And how can they, if a vendor wants to participate, how can they participate?
They can actually contact us through our website for the Strawberry Festival, which is cscstrawberryfestival.com.
Okay. And it's a lovely area, it really is, and you do a lot of hard work around here to keep it this way, and the community does. So it's refreshing to see people that care about where they live.
Well, I enjoy living here. I grew up here, so having returned here as an adult, I want to keep the place great for families, and also help out everybody here in the community just have a better day-to-day life.
Well, thank you, Beau, for meeting me today, and back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah. Once again, if you want more information about this event, go to www.cscia.org. Strawberries are my favorite.
Yeah,
I love strawberries.
I'm going to the Severna Strawberry Festival on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Seems to be a big thing this time of year.
Davidsonville just had theirs at United Methodist Church. I believe it's that church that has it every year. And someone brought in a strawberry cheesecake to work this week. So that's bad news.
Bad news for your diet, but great news for your,
a happy
midday
side.
snack.
Yeah, it was good.
So how was your Memorial Day weekend?
It was awesome. Did a lot of cookouts. The pool's open, but not quite warm enough yet. But a lot of grilling, so that was exciting because grill season, all about that. Got my hot dog. I wanted a hot dog this weekend. So that was great. And
how do you take your hot dog?
I love mustard and relish. And a little bit of diced onion. I'm not big on raw onion, but I'll do that on the hot dog.
My favorite is you go to Camden Yards, write this down.
Oh, okay.
And you get the Crab Mac hot dog.
Yes.
That is the best.
You can also go to Stuggies.
I don't, Stuggies.
Stuggies does every kind of hot dog you can think about. You can get a turkey dog, you can get just regular beef dog, you can get a veggie dog, and they do crab mac and cheese. They can do Chicago style. They're like hot dog connoisseurs. They're awesome.
Is that at the ballpark?
No, it's right outside in Fed Hill, and there's one in Fells Point too. So that's a really great place to get a hot dog. But I did see the other day your Steak and Shake's almost up.
Yeah, that's it's an exciting thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's a Steak and Shake, Chris Casey.
I really need to cut back on my fast food though. And,
Right.
Get in shape.
But you were excited about that Steak
for the
and
summer,
Shake.
but
Yeah.
I was.
So I saw that the other day, and then the most exciting thing for me anyway that I probably did this weekend, besides catching up with old friends, and I finally went and saw Avengers 2: Age of Ultron.
Was it good?
It was really good. So I was excited about that. I like going to the movies.
It's nice, and especially in the summertime with the air conditioning and all.
And I like the previews.
Well, I think that you've got a preview that's going to be coming to local theaters near us.
Yeah.
Huh?
The recycling division has this awesome new commercial featuring 3 of our puppet friends, Boomer, Fritz, and Otto. And you can actually catch the commercial now on the silver screen, so that's pretty cool.
We're getting high tech in Anne Arundel County.
We know rock stars in the recycle division, some movie stars. But no, I love the previews, and I know this sounds crazy, but some people just don't care about the previews, and they'll talk through them, and it drives me insane because I kind of consider the previews as part of the movie.
So just don't talk during hers, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah. So what about you? What'd you do?
Well, while you were watching a movie, I had no access to TV or phones or anything like that. I was out in the middle of the bay on Smith Island.
Oh, that's right. You went to Smith Island.
Doing some
where they don't have
fishing
Smith Island cake.
They do. It's just not a thing for me.
It's not a big thing. Okay.
It's a big thing for other people, and that's great. But I'm
catch-
there for the fishing.
Did you catch anything?
And yeah, I got a rockfish. It was like 23, 24 inches.
Nice.
So.
Did you cook that yet?
Yeah.
Nice. How do you do your rockfish?
Well, we fried it, fillet it up, cut it into pieces, bread it, throw it in the fryer.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds
How
good.
do you eat your rockfish?
With crab imperial.
Well,
preferably at a chart house.
We could put together a cooking show from what we're, it's
never gonna happen.
You see where our interests are in food.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we brainstorm some more ideas for you next week. We're going to wrap up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or Google Plus by searching Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county. We'll see you next time.